Hey, my eyebrows and I are back. First of all, if you're not familiar with eyebrow tinting, you probably wonder why they're so freaking dark right now. They always look freaking dark when you first get them done, especially if you're fair skinned like me. They're going to look kind of clownish at first. They will definitely calm down. I don't know why I'm talking so loud all of a sudden. Okay. So, yeah, they're very dark right now, but that is because the dye has been sitting on them, and I haven't washed them yet. I can't wash them for at least an hour. I'm going to leave it on there for the rest of the day just like this because I'm going to be at home doing stuff. You're not going to see my face in the video I'm doing for my other channel, so I don't have to do I don't have to be anywhere until later on this evening, and I will probably, wash it a little bit before that and put on some makeup. But yeah, that's why they look so dark right now. I will say overall, my impression of threading, I really liked it. I really did. I did not know what to expect because I told them when I went in, I've never done this before. They were very nice to me. The outside of the building looks a little sketchy, but you go in and it's really nice. It's very clean, very nice place. I really liked it. The people there were so much nicer and so much more attentive than the people at the hoity-toity brow place I went to previously. Maybe I just went on a bad day. Maybe I just caught them on an off day. But let me tell you, I left with a very bad impression of the hoity-toity brow place that charged quite a bit more than this place did. They took their time at this place. They really took their time to find out what I wanted. I also found out this eyebrow has more hair than this one. I never knew that. The skin, they threaded all up here, and it leaves it a little bit red, and it will be a little bit red for like an hour or so. I just left there. I have to say, overall, my skin feels so much less irritated than when I get my brows waxed. When I get my eyebrows waxed, my skin gets really red and angry for a while, and it just feels yucky, and I don't like it. Waxing is more painful than threading, in my opinion. The threading, to me, is where they take two pieces of thread and they twist them and they pull them across to shape the eyebrows and get all the stray hairs. To me, and I was afraid that was going to hurt really bad, but honestly, it didn't. What it felt like to me, it felt like somebody was dragging a stick across my face. That I don't know how to describe. It was like a stick. That's just what it felt like. I had my eyes closed and I'm laid back, and it just felt like she was dragging a stick across my eyebrows. It didn't really hurt. Right down here, it was a little more tender. I could feel it more so there. But even there, it didn't really hurt all that much, and it was really quick. I mean, it was over in just a few seconds. So you have to hold, while they do it, you hold the skin up here and you pull your eyebrow down while they get this part, and then you switch and you come over here and you do this part like that. Yeah. So that was different. When I have them waxed, I don't have to do that, but I know it's just my first time, and we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely going to do it again. I'll do it again in I don't know, 5 weeks or so. I let them get kind of crazy before I bother doing them again. And I haven't had my eyebrows waxed in 6 weeks, so it has been a little bit. I will definitely do it again. So far, I like it. I do like it better than waxing. The tint, again, is a little dark right now, but once I wash it, I don't have on any makeup or anything because she said that's good. You don't want any product on your skin around here, and I don't. So, after I wash them, they will lighten up. They won't be this dark. So I'm really looking forward to see what they look like. And I'll show you again tomorrow, after I've washed them a time or two. And they definitely lighten up. I mean, they really do lighten up. So I look a little crazy right now, but I don't care because I'm just going home. I don't give a shit what they look like. I'm not going to be seeing anybody for a while. I won't be seeing, it will be 6 hours before I interact with another human being in a meaningful manner. So I'm going to go home, but I just wanted to take a minute and show you. Yeah, it's a little red. I mean, from the threading, and that was to be expected. But the skin where they did it doesn't feel anywhere near as irritated as when I get them waxed. Not at all. Not at all. It's a big difference. How's that truck doing? Situational awareness. I'm just like, why are you getting out? Just watching this person. Anyway, yeah, I liked it. I really liked it. They were so friendly. They were so nice. They didn't offer me a glass of champagne, but they also didn't charge me an arm and a leg. They were so nice, so attentive, and you would actually listen to you. The fancy schmancy brow people didn't want to hear a word out of me. They were like, lay back, and they just kind of did whatever they wanted to do to the eyebrows. And then, okay, here you go. Let's go up front to pay. And I'm like, the fuck did you do to me? I look like you put damn caterpillars on me. Ew. But I'm too polite to say anything. I'm like, well, it's too late now anyway. Shit. What are they going to do? They going to take a dry eraser to your... I look like a dry erase board that you just drew a face on. My stars, I'm glad I didn't have you do anything else to me. I'd leave here looking like a cartoon. So, like, it's too late now to say anything, but I'm thinking at the time I will never come back here ever again, and I never did go back. Screw that. So, I'm glad I was recommended this place. I was very happy with everything, and they were so nice. They were so wonderful. And I will definitely come back. So, yay! Yay for eyebrow threading. I've never done it before today. It was my first time trying something like that. It really was not that bad. It really was not that bad at all. It just felt like a stick being dragged across my face. And then when she applied the dye, she mixed it, you know, she's looking at my hair, she's looking at my skin, she's like, yeah, so she mixed it for me. And when she was applying it, it was kind of interesting because, you know, you're laid back, you have your eyes closed, because I don't think she wants me staring at her while she does it. So I'm laid back, and she started applying it here, and she was doing it in this like little dots. I could feel her doing like a slight, like a dotting motion. And I got ASMR from the dotting bit, but it was different. It was not a tingle in my scalp. It was in my jaw. It was like down here. I had tingles in my jaw, which was very interesting. But it was definitely ASMR, but it was like here. And normally it starts up here, but it was like in my jaw. It was so weird. So that's cool because I also got ASMR from my new hair person. The way she applies the foils to my hair, she's very careful with them, and she does this slight crimping, and it makes little crinkle sounds in the foil, and I got ASMR from that. So I'm very happy with that aspect of it as well. I was definitely not expecting to get ASMR from any of this. Like, I just hope I don't yell or cry. I mean, I just don't want to make a fool of myself in this place. No, I mean, it's not, I mean, you feel it, the threading, I mean, you can feel it, but it doesn't really hurt. I mean, it's hard. It's just like if somebody took a stick and was just like kind of drawing a shape on your face. It just felt like a stick. It was weird. It wasn't bad at all. Not bad at all. And I am kind of wimpy about pain, especially on my face or in my mouth or anything like that. Not that they did anything here, but I'm a big wimp when it comes to mouth pain. Like, give me all the drugs. I want them all. Shoot me up. Give me laughing gas. Give me everything. I don't want to feel a damn thing. I want my whole head to be numb. I don't want there to be even a slight chance of you causing any sort of pain anywhere in this area. I don't care if I'm numb for the rest of the week. Just do it. I want my head to be like a block of concrete by the time you're done. And I want to be high as a kite. I will pay extra. I don't like pain. I don't like facial pain. I just don't. It's terrible. I don't know. I can't tolerate it. Like, people need a designated driver because they drink. I need one when I go to the dentist, you know, because I am not fit to drive. But by the time they get done topping me off, I can't drive for a day or two. That's the way I like my dental work. I want to be numb. I want to be comfortably numb for hours. It's the best. I remember when I had to have my wisdom teeth removed, they were coming in sideways, and they had to be cut out of my head. They had to drill in there with this little saw. I was high as a kite. I giggled through that whole procedure. I laughed. I was having so much fun. I didn't feel a damn thing. Of course, when all that stuff wore off, I was miserable at that point, and my face swelled up. I looked like a chipmunk. But man, during the procedure, I had a ball. I had a great day. My mom had to take me home, and she said I wouldn't shut up. I was just laughing and just talking out of my head all the way home, and I don't remember any of it. They gave me an injection of something and the gas too, and woo, and all the Novocaine. Like, yeah, hell yeah, that oral surgeon, he set me up. Anyway, that has nothing to do with my eyebrows, does it? No, it does not. So I know they look a little strange. They're a little weird, but you also have to keep in mind I have on no makeup, so I look very pale. And they have to be washed. So if you've never had that done, and I want to say this before the man comes along, there will be one man who will say, you don't need, oh, I got to do Carl's voice. I don't know that Carl would actually say this. I don't know that Carl would actually say it, but you don't need to do all that mess to your face. You know, it's not necessary. I think natural beauty is better anyway. You don't need to go changing a bunch of stuff and putting on all that makeup, and you don't need to do that. In fact, it'd be better if you didn't. I think you look better without it. Your eyebrows look better before you did that. Now they just look ridiculous. See, the more you try to make yourself look pretty, you just look silly, and it would just be better if you just stopped. Well, thank you very much for your advice, Mr. Man, but I did this because I wanted to. I didn't do it because I felt I needed to. I didn't do it to make you think I looked pretty. I did it because I wanted to do it. I'm not really worried about how pretty you think I am at any stage of any of this. I'm not doing it for you. So I appreciate your advice. Thank you for your input. I do value your opinion. We are all entitled to our opinion, as I say. We are. Everybody is entitled to an opinion. We can disagree. But I do what I want. I wanted to do this, so I did it. And I'm going to do it again and again and again. When it wears off, I will come back and I will let them do it again. And I will do it with a smile on my face. And I hope I get tingles in my jaw, because that was weird but awesome at the same time. So, they are a little itchy. So what you do, I know I had the same thing when they were waxed. You just take your finger and just kind of pat. Don't scratch it. Just take your finger, just the pad of your finger, and just kind of, there's a desire to scratch occasionally. Just pat it. That takes care of it. And you definitely don't want to scratch, because your skin is a little irritated. But anyway, if you've never tried it, and you're scared, look, I'm the biggest scaredy cat out there, and I did fine. It was nothing. It was no problem at all. So, yeah, I'm very happy with it. Now I'm going to go home and get started on my video. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and I'll see you again soon.